Hola, y bienvenidos a mi canal, Jaleesa, Reading Beyond the Book Cover, where we stay reading beyond the book's cover. My name is Jaleesa. Welcome if it's your first time, and welcome back if you're returning. If you can't tell already, you are welcome. I will welcome you several times. And I hope that you are nice and comfortable, because today I will be sharing a couple of books that my husband had brought for me. Brought for me, not from me. He brought for me from his trip to Nigeria in March. He's going back again this month, but in March he had went, and I was like, bring me back some books, because he knows I love books. If it's not books, then usually he'll bring me clothes, one or the other. So I have 6 books to share with you all. I'm pretty sure I had some other books before in the past, but I'm not really sure I shared those. So one of these days I'm going to put all these books that I've gotten from him, from trips that he's taken back home, and put it in one stack so I can get through them and share them with you all. So I don't want to waste anybody's time. I'm going to go ahead and jump in, because you know I can talk, y'all. So I'm going ahead and jump through. I have 6 books. I'm going to read the synopsis, tell you the page count, and then if I'm able to, I will let you know where the author is from, because all of these authors are not from Nigeria, and they're not Nigerian. But I'll read the synopsis of only 4 of them, because I have the 3 of the 6 are part of a series, and I don't want to be spoiled by reading the synopsis of books 2 and 3 of a series. You get me? Follow me? All right. So let's start. First book, What Happened to Janet Uzor by Miracle Emeka-Nkwor. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to have to make sure I look it up, but I think it's Nkwor. I may be wrong, because I don't feel confident. But it is 300, is it 300? I think or 200 and something pages. Let's see. 234 pages. The name sounds Nigerian. Yes. So Miracle Emeka-Nkwor was born and raised in the Garden City, Port Harcourt. So Nigeria. A Nigerian author. This is the picture of the author right here. And I'm going to read the synopsis here. I'm pretty sure it's a thriller. It starts off and it says this. A year after their best friend Janet Uzor drowns, Pamela and Iberi are trying to cope and move on in their own unique ways. Pamela buries her emotions, while Iberi has been on a mission to find out what really happened to their friend, an excellent swimmer whose death seems unfair and unconscionable. When Pamela begins to receive sinister letters threatening her life, she finally has to confront her fears. With the help of Iberi, on and off boyfriend Iche, good friend Daniel Kalio, she sets out to find out who is after her life. But to succeed, they must first unravel the mystery behind Janet's death before the clock runs out, and Pamela finds herself at the mercy of a bloodthirsty killer. Every year at Every year at Afroberry Secondary School, a student dies under suspicious circumstances. Iberi thinks there is a killer on the loose. I keep changing how I'm pronouncing his name. Iberi? I'm going to have to ask my husband, but yeah, that's what it says at the top. And I'm looking forward to this. I really like the cover. But it's a thriller. Really excited. I think this would be something that's not pretty good. It would be a good fit for in October for, what is it called? Black Aweenathon. Thriller written by a Black author. So, yep. Next book I have here is a book that I'm pretty sure you all seen before, but I don't think this is the American cover. I think it's the British cover. Not really sure, but it's called Wahala. Oh, it's a soon-to-be major BBC TV series. Okay, by Nikki May. Wahala, which basically means like no worries. Well, not no worries, but when my husband says it, it's like saying no worries, because he'll say no wahala. So wahala means like problems, right? But usually when I hear it, it's like no wahala, like no problems, no worries. Let me see, how many pages is this one? 300 and... Oh, this one has recipes in it. I know some of this. I know how to cook some of this. Moi moi, chicken stew, jollof rice, yes. quintessential Nigerian dishes. So it's 370 pages. And let me see. I don't know if Nikki May is, it seems like they're Nigerian and British. I will have to look it up because there is nothing in this book to give me any kind of information about the author. Let's see. Play it off. So, born in Bristol, raised in Lagos, and now living in Dorset, Nikki May is Anglo-Nigerian. Okay. She ran a successful ad agency before turning to writing. Her debut novel, Wahala, was inspired by a long lunch with her friends. It will be published around the world and will be made into a major BBC TV series. All right, Nikki May, you better go and make that money, girl. Oh, somebody wrote my book. I guess this is how much it cost. Yeah, see, look. Maybe it was 7,000 naira. I don't know. So I'm gonna read the back if there's anything there. Let's see. Ronke wants happily ever after and 2.2 kids. She's dating Coyote and wants him to be the one. Her friends think he's just another in a long line of dodgy Nigerian boyfriends. Boo has just what Ronke wants, a kind husband and a gorgeous child. But she's frustrated, unfulfilled, and desperate to remember who she used to be. Simi is the golden one with the perfect lifestyle and career. No one knows she's crippled by imposter syndrome. And tempted to pack it all in each time her boss mentions her urban vibe. What? No one knows she's crippled by imposter syndrome and tempted to pack it all in each time her boss mentions her urban vibe. Her husband thinks they're trying for a baby. She's not. Okay. When the high-flying, charismatic Isabel explodes into the group, she seems to bring out the best in each woman. But the more Isabel intervenes, the more chaos she sows, until Ronke, Simi, and Boo's lifelong friendship begins to crack. How close to the edge will she push them? So yes, and this book, this edition has an exclusive bonus chapter. So I'm excited. Wahala! Yeah! 3 friends, 3 perfect lives, here comes trouble. I love this cover. I love this color. This color here, exactly right here. It's like turquoise, Tiffany blue, you know? That's my vibe. I like that. Okay, so I got that. And then the next 2 books are by the same author. One is a series and then one is a standalone. So this book is called Who is My Kemah? Who is My Kemah? And it is by Sianah, Nalika, DeShield, which is who is a Liberian novelist. So we have Liberia in the house. Ooh. Let me see how many pages it has. My phone ran out of space, so I had to empty some space so I can continue. So where was I at? I don't remember. I think I was talking about the page count. That this is a Liberian author. It's 414 pages, and the book is called Who is My Kemah by Sianah, Nalika, DeShield, and the synopsis says, born in a war-torn Liberia, Ma Kemah George has had a series of bad luck in the course of her young life. Among other troubles, she was molested as a child, and the only thing that got her through her childhood sane was her best friend, Vincent, who later became her fiance. Then he died a month after their engagement, and she had to start the next chapter of her life alone as an international student in New York. Her plan was simple: get over her dead fiance while getting a master's degree in the USA. But during her first 30 minutes in the land of the free, she supposedly became engaged to America's beloved baseball star, Warren McAllister. Now Twitter is going crazy with, who is Ma Kemah? I'm wondering the same thing. Who is Ma Kemah? The book does start with trigger warnings. So it says reader discretion is advised. This book contains highly explicit contents of child molestation and death of a lover. If this triggers you, please don't read further, as it was not the author's intention of causing harm to her readers. So just letting you know, heavy read. And again, it's called Who is My Kemah by Sianah, Nalika, DeShield. I'm gonna make sure when I edit this video, I mirror it so you can see the actual cover. Okay. As if this is not the actual cover. You know what I mean? Like, it's looking backwards right now. I want to make sure it's right. And the last book I'm going to tell you about, and it's actually a series, but I'm going to read just a synopsis of the first one because I don't want to spoil myself. But it's by the same author, Sianah, Nalika, DeShield. It's 3 books. I don't know if there's more. I'll have to check Goodreads. But the series is called... What is it? What is this series called? What is the series called? We don't know. It just says a Liberian inspired story. I will have to look this up, and maybe when I'm editing, I can put. I can put it there. I want to say it's called Thou Shalt series, because every title starts with Thou Shalt. Hold on. Others. I mean, I don't know. I'm looking, like, I'm skimming to see. It just says in a trilogy about growth and personal discovery, but it doesn't say what the trilogy is. So I'll have to look it up later. I would go through the trouble of looking through my computer now, but y'all don't want to sit here and watch me look up the title, not title, but the trilogy. So I'll put it on the screen up here or over here to let you all know what the trilogy is called. But the first book is called Thou Shalt Love. Here you go, see on the front, Black Love, Thou Shalt Love, again by Sianah, Nalika, DeShield, Liberian author. The first book is 277 pages. And I think the other ones may be around the same because they all seem about to be the same page length. This is book 2, Thou Shalt Trust. We need to be careful because some of these covers got booty on it. And this one is the last one's called Thou Shalt Forgive. Okay. We got booty on the cover. I'm being goofy. Y'all, chill out, please. Wait, the books are uneven. Oh no. It's not one of them series where the books are uneven. It's okay. I'm not that vain about stuff like that. So let me read the back of this and I'm gonna let y'all go. So, Thou Shalt Love. It says, among many things, there are 2 things a Liberian woman can't be. She can't be a single woman at 30, and she definitely can't be a sex addict. Oh, you know what's funny? Hold up. Pause. They all have the same synopsis on the back. Okay, so that's good. They all have the same synopsis, so you really can't go wrong. Not go wrong, but I wouldn't have messed up if I tried to read the synopsis of the other ones because they all have the same on the back. Same ones on the back. So anyhow, like I was saying, among many things, there are 2 things a Liberian woman can't be. She can't be a single woman at 30, and she definitely can't be a sex addict. Mildred, a successful lawyer, an exceptional granddaughter, and her sister, Susan, a businesswoman and battered girlfriend, are united under the roof of their grandmother, Louise, where family and love always prosper. Yet, in their personal lives, Susan and Mildred find themselves unlucky in love time and again. Separately, they discover that keeping secrets from one another is a lonely journey, which ends in heartache. Only when they realize that they must face life's challenges together do they see that they can survive, them against the world. Susan and Mildred Carter must navigate the struggles of the 21st century woman in a male-dominant society at all costs. In a trilogy about growth and personal discovery, Susan and Mildred will navigate the winding roads of life side by side, contending with great change and learning that they must love, trust, and forgive, no matter what comes their way. So, I'm excited to read this. I think this is a contemporary, maybe. I mean, based on the cover, you would assume it's romance. I'm not sure. But the book in the front says a Liberian inspired story. So I'm assuming that there are going to be a lot of what is it called, nuances or idiosyncrasies that are associated with being in Liberia or being a Liberian. So I'm going to be doing some heavy Googling possibly to make sure that I understand the meaning behind people's actions and whatnot. So yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's anything else in the front that maybe can help me figure out what the series is called, but there's nothing else. So yeah, this is the first book in the, I don't know what series, I'm gonna call it Thou Shalt, but I'll put it up here. And it's by Sianah, Nalika, DeShield. And I'm excited to get to the series when I do get to it. But that's it. So I have 6 books. Here they are. Let me put them up here. Oh, look at here. My 6 books. Oh, and yes, I like paperback. I prefer paperback over hardback, so I can break them spines. Other than that, I'm gonna go. Let me know if you have heard of any of these titles. I'm pretty sure a lot of people maybe have seen the book Wahala before by Nikki May, but the other titles, they should be new to you, but they aren't. Let me know if you've seen them, have you read them, and did you like them or did you not like them? What was it that you didn't like about them, or what did you enjoy about them? I like having conversation, love talking about books, and I'm excited to have something to share for once that is not an ebook, because I'm pretty sure y'all are like, Jaleesa, do you only read ebooks? Nah, fam, I read more than ebooks. I do read physical books, but I'm a heavy user of my library. I have physical books, they're boxed down, and if I want to find a certain book, I have to dig through 10 different boxes just to find it. So it's pretty stressful not having a bookshelf, but that's a long story for another day. But yeah, I'm just happy to have some physical books to share with you all for once. Something a little different that I don't usually share on my channel. And I think that's that on that. I'm reaching for things to say, but I'm gonna let you go because, you know, I'm Southern and I'm inclined to keep talking to you until you get to the door, and still talk to you when you're outside my door, and then walk you to your car and still be talking to you. So I have to stop myself in my tracks, right? So yeah, I hope you all have a good one. Make sure you drink your water, mind a business as yours, and continue reading Beyond the Book's Cover. My name is Jaleesa. It's been a pleasure having you here, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.